Over a decade of hunting in some of the world's most remote and untamed locations. Federal Premium Ammunition, powering your pursuit. King's Camo, the next era is here. Safari Club International Canada, first for hunters. Bushnell, purpose built. Their message of conservation and management has been shared with millions. So let's enjoy the experience before, during, and after pulling the trigger. This is Federal's Trigger Effect. Everybody is familiar with Africa's Big Five. However, the lesser-known slam is the Tiny Ten. The Tiny Ten is a group of pygmy antelope residing in southern Africa. They are extremely small, all of them weighing less than 50 pounds. These animals are delicate and present a very small target. Due to their size, habitat, and wary nature, hunting these animals is no easy feat. The Tiny Ten consists of the Klipspringer, Dick, steenbuck, Ori B, Sunni, Cape and Sharp's gristbuck, gray and red and blue duiker. This week, Kent and Dean are hunting once again with Royal Karoo Hunting Safaris and targeting 3 species of the Tiny Ten. So let's head to Africa and join the boys as they chase some of Africa's toughest to obtain animals, the Tiny Ten.
Hey folks, check out this. We are on the main grounds of the Royal Karoo Hunting Safaris area, and I mean, this is absolutely stunning. But in this episode, a lot of people have heard about the African Big Five, but we're actually going to be pursuing 3 species of the Tiny Ten.
That's right. The 3 species we're going to be going after, one is Klipspringer, they live high in the mountains. Steenbuck, they're kind of all over the flat areas and in the plains. And also the duiker, which vary from the lowlands up into the highlands. So you're not going to want to miss this. They're tiny little critters, but they're sure a challenge. So let's go hunt. How do you feel today?
Very good.
That's good.
We're going to head over this valley wall, over into Kloofies. We're going to have a look at some Klipspringer this morning. We've got some nice boys in a back valley that we can take a look at.
So Kent and I have decided that we're going to call our PH Drew. He's African Clint Eastwood. You'll take it? No, it's just an absolutely another stunning morning here in Africa. We're really looking forward to this one. We're heading up into the mountains, and we've already seen a ton of animals. I mean, you just can't beat Royal Karoo.
So we've come into this back valley. We're looking for some Klipspringer this morning.
Okay.
And we've seen them up on the hill. And so I just want to move a little bit forward so we can get a perpendicular angle on them, and as soon as they break cover again, we can look to have a shot.
To see what's there.
Yeah, let's go.
Could you tell if it was a?
I haven't had a good look at them yet, so we're gonna have to stop, glass them first, and then make a decision. I'm just gonna get into a position to make that call.
Okay, sounds good.
We've seen one. He kind of just breaks his ears, but we're gonna keep moving and see what else we can find. Okay.
When we're sitting there glassing at about 450 yards, there's another Klipspringer standing there looking right at us, but we have to get closer to see if it's a male or a female. So.
A little bit frustrating, but we just got the opportunity. He's perfectly lined up. He's at 150 meters, broadside, paying us no notice. Doesn't even bothering about us, but he's just
Yeah, it's a game of inches and he doesn't make it.
yeah, just not there. So we'll keep looking.
Okay,
See what else we found.
sounds good.
After hiking the mountains all day, the boys never laid eyes on a mature Klipspringer. So Dean and Ken hiked back down to the cruiser and drove back to the main lodge at Royal Karoo. They were greeted with a warm, crackling fire, and of course, a pre-dinner tray of amazing crackers, cheeses, and an assortment of game meats harvested by the hunters and made right at Royal Karoo by Rob Birch and his staff. The boys headed back to their rooms for a well-deserved shower, a cold drink, and some R&R. Make sure you come back after this commercial break for more hunting action with Federal's Trigger Effect. Federal Premium Ammunition, powering your pursuit. Whatever you hunt, however you shoot, Federal has you covered, with the best ammunition options in every category.
Well, as you can see, it's another absolutely stunning morning here at Royal Karoo in Africa. We are going to be targeting going after Klipspringer again this morning, but as everybody has seen on our episodes here in Africa, you never really know how things are going to turn out. You can come around a corner and all of a sudden see a red hartebeest or a blue wildebeest or whatever. So, but the target is this morning, we're going to be going after Klipspringer, and we're really looking forward to another great hunt with Royal Karoo here in South Africa.
The boys just started to climb up into the box canyon when all of a sudden their tracker, Yakko, tapped on the truck. After Drew glassed the Klipspringer, he determined it was a mature male. The hunt was on, and Dean quickly moved into position to make the long shot on a very small target.
Clear?
Good shots. Nice. Good shooting.
That's awesome.
Well done.
Boy, they're
Well
tough. They are
Small
tough.
target.
Yakko, awesome. Okay,
Good stuff.
so we just wait here now?
Yeah, let's give it 2 minutes. We'll get found on that.
No, I meant we'll wait here and you'll go get it.
You guys need to do the photos, you know?
Oh,
You need that
okay,
backdrop.
okay. I thought I could get out of it.
There he is. There he is. Good job, sir. Good shooting.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Look at that.
Very cool.
What a neat little animal.
Very cool.
You know what surprises me is how tough of a hunt it is.
Yeah.
Like-
No, these rock faces are sheer, and they like to investigate. That's kind of your best option, is the fact that they're inquisitive creatures. So you
Right.
know they're going to pop up. That's when you have to take them.
So I got to ask you, why is the fur so dense on them? Like it is.
It's a very straw-like fur.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they get hair slip very quickly, so we need to get moving quite quickly.
Okay.
Get him to cold water, and then get him caped out. Otherwise, that fur will come off quite easily.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I know the viewers can't see it, but we're in some steep country. And I know, Drew, you told me that the next animals we're going to be hunting is all flat ground, right?
From here on out.
Okay. Thanks
Well
again,
done,
my
sir.
friend.
Well
Awesome.
We're at the top of the mountain.
Okay.
And we've got the wind in our favour, so we're just going to take a little walk. Looking for karoo, primarily. We've just seen a little herd of black wildebeest with some youngsters, which is quite cool to see.
Yeah, that was cool.
Different to the group that we shot out of a couple of days ago. Which if we see some red hartebeest, we might have a look at them as well. Otherwise, we might find some duiker up here.
Oh,
We're just going to move slowly with the wind in our faces and see what we see.
Yeah, it's beautiful up here. Like, you can see forever.
Good view here.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing a stalk on red hartebeest. And all of a sudden Drew says, right behind the cactus. And I'm looking, I'm like, what? And what did I just shoot?
Shoot a duiker. Nice looking duiker. At about 70 yards.
Yeah.
It's good shooting.
That was epic.
Hold on.
Stay tuned for more Federal's Trigger Effect. King's Camo. The next era is here. The XK7 pattern exclusively available for the XKG series.
Well, common duiker. That's actually really incredible. And one thing I gotta say, it's not the first one we've seen, but every single one I've seen is doing Mach 1.
Yeah, they don't hang around to talk to us. They kind of book out immediately. Beautiful animal. He's got quite a light skin, and he's a good one. Really happy to have taken him. He stood and watched us.
Yeah.
To his detriment. If he had made fast ground like the rest of them had, he may have stood a chance. But I guess curiosity killed the
cat, yeah,
or the
duiker. Yeah. So when you're looking like these tiny animals like this, what are you looking for as a good duiker?
So 4.5 is Roland wool. He sits, I would guess, about 4. But otherwise, just a really beautiful animal, nice and thick on the base, and he's got a beautiful coat on him. Nice old boy, and yeah, we're happy to take him.
Yeah, they're a stunning looking animal. I thank you very much, Drew.
Good shooting,
that was incredible. Let's take a break of hunting with Royal Karoo Hunting Safaris to join our friends at Lethbridge College for Conservation Connection.
The economic value of wildlife is often associated with hunting. The economic impact of hunting hasn't really been focused on a whole lot and is often grouped with other outdoor pursuits like angling and trapping. More work has been done on this in the United States and Canada, particularly by the United States Fish and Wildlife Agency. Wildlife provides impacts as a renewable resource and as a finite resource. For example, a 2006 study of the economic impact of the Yellowstone wolf reintroduction estimated that it added about $35 million to the economy. Now, it could be easily argued that it took away from the guide outfitting business in the surrounding areas and resulted in economic losses to ranchers. The economic value of wildlife as a hunted species is a massive boost to the North American economy. For example, the Conference Board of Canada studied this in 2019 and estimated that hunting spending alone in Canada was estimated at $5.9 billion. Those are pretty large numbers that the average person has a tough time wrapping their minds around. But hunting also supported 33,000 jobs in this country, and we all know what a job looks like. This says nothing about fish, which to some extent are a category of wildlife as well, and it doesn't include the value of wildlife in terms of people watching or viewing wildlife. For some, this is their primary recreation activity, like bird watchers. Because wildlife economics isn't neat and packaged, it's often hard to estimate an exact economic value. If you buy a new e-bike or a quad to hunt, how do you break that purchase down across years of use or multiple trips to the backcountry in pursuit of wildlife? Estimating these impacts are based on complex economic models. My main passion is waterfowl hunting, and I would hate to estimate what I have spent over the years. My wife probably knows better than me. But here is just one more excellent US example. Hunters annually spend $605 million on retrievers and other hunting dog breeds, more than snow skiers or snowboarders spend on their equipment each year. So hunting is definitely a boost to the economic activity.
Well, we'll be heading out for an afternoon hunt here at Royal Karoo. Weather is spectacular. It's the dead of their winter, middle of our summer. Dressed in shorts, it's beautiful here. Saw lots of game this morning, just couldn't close the deal. So hopefully this afternoon we'll get something in and have a great day. Come out for an afternoon look, and the first thing we saw was a really good steenbuck. He's kind of done a big loop around us. He's going into a bit of a ravine. If he goes in there, I think we can probably make some ground on him. We're just going to keep eyes on him and figure out a plan once he settles in.
Come back and join Kent and Dean after these messages from our sponsors. Safari Club International Canada. First for hunters. Taxidermy services for Federal's Trigger Effect is provided by Hunters Union and Ray Wiens Taxidermy.
Drew ranged it with the rangefinder. We're 140 meters from where we last saw him. We're going to work our way across this. It's kind of sandy, loose gravel. Get in close, but because it's so open, if he busts out, we might have to take a moving shot on him. Yako from the top of the hill saw the steenbuck. He kind of circled around us and bedded down in a clearing over here, so we're just trying to get eyes on him again, maybe get a second chance.
Are we seeing the truck?
I think see him underneath those trees. Yeah, he's under those trees.
Just take care with those shots, eh?
Wait.
Wait, he's going down, is it?
He's down. Well, we got up to where we saw him go down. There's definite blood. He's going up and over the ridge here, so they're such a small animal. They're so wily. So we're gonna just peek over. Hopefully he's bedded down again. He's lost a fair amount of blood, so we'll see how it goes. Right on, thank you. Thank you, Drew.
Well done.
Oh, there we go. There's a steenbuck. That guy gave us a little bit of trouble. We are such a small animal, and boy, that is something else. Thanks, fellas. It's so cool. One of the Tiny 10. Steenbuck. Unbelievable. Thank you, sir.
Hold on. Good
That
shooting.
was awesome. Well, I tell you what, you did it again, Drew. Beautiful steenbuck. I mean, this is my second one of the Tiny 10. I've got a Klipspringer already and now a steenbuck. Is this a good one?
He's a beaut.
Yeah.
Rolling water is about 4.5 inches, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take that
Oh,
by a
that's
bit. We
awesome.
have got really good steenbuck in this area, so we knew we could confidently find one, and he is a beaut. We're very happy to take him. Well done.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, I tell you what, for little animals, they sure make an exciting hunt. I mean, Dean, you made 2 beautiful shots. That Klipspringer was not an easy shot, straight up the mountain. I mean, that was pretty tricky off of those sticks. And also that duiker, kind of a surprise. We were in the middle of another hunt and that duiker showed up, and both spectacular animals. Congratulations on that.
Well, you know what, Ken? I mean, thank you very much in the first place, but man, I'll tell you, like, I don't know a whole lot about steenbuck, but when you shot your steenbuck and I saw our PH Drew Birch come unglued and our tracker Yako come unglued, you shot an absolute stud.
Yeah, he is a giant. I mean, he only has horns that big, but for that species, he is a true giant. He's going to probably win some awards, so we're going to want to give Royal Karoo the kudos on that. We want to thank Drew Birch, our PH. We want to thank Yako for all his hard work. We want to thank you, the viewers, for watching. So join us next week for more Federal's Trigger Effect.
This has been a Thunder Boys production.